integrity over everything. Service before self. Excellence everywhere. You get to choose what you're going to be an overbeliever in. All right, I got 2 words for you today. 2 words. Here they are. Impress or impact. Impress or impact. I want to ask you a question today. Are you more interested in being an impressive player or an impactful player? Are you more interested in impressing somebody or impacting somebody? Because how you answer that question is going to determine not only what you do today, but ultimately the success that you find tomorrow on the field and in the game of life. You see, every one of us have a choice to make. Do we want to work to try to impress people? Do we want to try to get people to think a certain thing about us? Do we want to try to show them that through our skills on the field, through our achievements, through our capabilities, that we are somebody worth being celebrated? Look at me, I want to impress you. And you see, when we seek to try to impress people, our focus is not on other people, but instead it is on ourselves. It's on me, myself, and I, our 3 favorite people. The problem is that enough will never be enough when I'm trying to impress you. Because I will never believe that you think I'm good enough because I don't think that I am good enough. I'm not confident enough in myself to be okay without your celebration, without your applause, that I can never receive the applause that you actually give. You see, when we're focused on ourselves, enough is never enough. But when we flip it, when we try to be an impact player, well, I'm not concerned with what you think of me. I'm concerned with how I can serve you. I'm concerned with how I can make an impact in your life. You see, that's leadership. Not trying to get other people to do things for you, but instead trying to do other things for other people. And so I want to challenge you today. Are you seeking to impress other people, or are you seeking to impact other people? But I can already hear the protest coming. Mackie, if I'm more impressive on the field, I can make a bigger impact. If I can run faster, longer, stronger, if I can do more on the field, then I can make a bigger impact. Well, let me ask you this. Why do you have to be better on the field to make a bigger impact? Why do you have to be faster, stronger? Why do you have to be better to make a bigger impact? Because you see, I used to think that the best player would always be the best leader. That if I wanted to make the biggest impact, then I had to be the most impressive and best player. But what happened is I got lost in this cycle of I got to be a little bigger, a little stronger, a little faster. I got to do more on the field, and I found that more was never enough. And it always needed just a little bit more. And because I was always focused on getting just a little bit better, I forgot to focus on making an impact. And so I want to challenge you today. You want to make an impact? Don't focus on just being better on the field. Focus on making an impact beyond the field. You want to impress me? You know what? Don't be the first string starter. Be the first string server. Be the one who goes downtown, who volunteers. Show me the impact that you can make beyond the field. You want to be impressive? Don't spend your time talking about me, myself, and I. Spend your time trying to help that 6th string person take the next step and become a 5th string person. You want to be impressive? I don't care how fast, how strong you are, how many points you score, what records you hold. I care about how you serve other people, what you do to go on and to make an impact beyond the game. You see, the best leaders are not always the best players. The best leaders are always the ones who are most concerned with helping other people reach their goals over reaching their own. They're the ones who are more interested in making an impact instead of just impressing somebody. And you can look at this from high school to the pros on any continent, in any sport, and you will always see the most successful teams, the perennial, the giants, the ones who have dynasties, aren't always the ones who have the best players. They're the ones who have the best leaders, who have a culture of leadership, of service, of thinking about something greater than themselves, their own stat sheet, and they think about the team. You see, friends, you want to find success in the game of sports and the game of life. You've got to move beyond trying to be impressive, and you got to focus on being impactful. Hear this, friends, and don't you dare miss it. The most impressive thing you can ever do is make an impact in the life of another person. And as an athlete, you've got an opportunity not only to be an impact player on the field, to be an impact player in your locker room, but you've been given a special influence. You've been given a special position as an athlete to which you can make an impact in your school, in your community, and across the country. You can make an impact simply because you are an athlete. John Maxwell once said, leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. You see, friends, as athletes, you have an influence, and you can choose how you use it. Do you use that influence to bring people around you that will upgrade your stat sheet, or do you use that influence to upgrade the lives of those around you, to upgrade the lives of people through the way that you serve, the way that you lead, the way that you make an impact? You see, friends, you want to find success in the game of sports, in the game of life? It's not complicated. It's as simple as choosing between two words: impress or impact. Let's have a good one today.